Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today to continue with my Tatty Treasure Tuesday junk mail journal. It's where I take one of Tania's projects over at Tatty Treasure and do it my style, and this is the one I've been currently doing for the last few weeks. It's a journal made from, it's not entirely made from junk mail. The cover is an Amazon envelope. The pages are all junk mail envelopes and leaflets. Yeah, there's some junk mail. It's been extended really to junk mail and bits and bobs that I've got left over that have never been used in anything else. Like I've used a lot of Project Life cards, and today I'm going to use some of these cards. You ladies in the US might not be familiar with these. They're a few years old now. They're from a company called Do Crafts. Yeah, and they used to put these in these monthly grab bags that they used to do. And yeah, as a card maker at the time when I used to buy them, they weren't really of much use to me, but now as a junk journaler, they're fabulous. They're just what I want. So yeah, if you have been watching the series, you know where we're up to so far. So last week I made this inside cover. Don't look too thrilling because it's all done in craft paper with some stamping using the Tim Holtz stamps. I said off camera I was going to do an exactly the same for back cover. Well, I did and I didn't. I made one, but I made it different. I decided I just wanted one pocket. Reason being, I'm very tempted to put a little notebook in there. Yeah, I know this is not a notebook, but yeah, you could pop it in by just anchoring it with the back cover. And I got that idea from watching Melina, who is Me Crafty Scrapper. Yeah, a little project she just did recently. And while I'm on the subject, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers that have bobbed over from Melina's channel and Miss E's channel, who is Scrapbooking with Me. Miss E did, she recreated one of my little projects yesterday, and she did it amazingly well, and I'm so thankful. Yeah, thank you so much for the shout out. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits, as we say here in Yorkshire. Yeah. I'm not a very vocal subscriber to Miss E. I do watch. Yeah, I don't often comment. I tend to comment on smaller YouTubers. Yeah, I comment a lot more on Melina's. Yeah, in fact, when I discovered Melina, I didn't know who she was. It's like, whoa, yeah, such a small world. I discovered them both separately, then realised they were mother and daughter. Anyway, enough on that subject. So, glad to have you all here. Right, so, what am I going to do? Right, we did these, didn't we? So I want some cards to put in here, and I want one of these in here. I just think that's going to look so cute. I need to just, a bit tight that pocket, isn't it? So I'm just going to pop in my bone folder and I'm not going to unstick the glue. It's well stuck down now, but just by doing that, it'll just loosen your pocket up a bit, and then you're not going to have issues getting things in and out. I'm wondering if this might be a bit tall, actually. And I so wanted to use it. Yeah, it's a bit tall. And it's a bit... Oh, I'm really upset at that. I always want others a bit shorter. I could perhaps nibble a bit off each end, couldn't I? I could. I really could. Let's try it and see. Where's the little trimmer? Yeah. Yeah, if you are new to me, my desk is so not big enough to fit everything on. So I've got lots of stuff on the floor that I have to keep reaching for. Oh, that doesn't look half as good now, does it? It just really doesn't. Well, yeah, I suppose it's still a ticket shape, isn't it? I'm going to go with it. Yeah, it's still a ticket. Yeah, it's just a ticket now, isn't it? Without those waffly edges on. Look at all bits now everywhere. There you go, blow. Right. Oh, it fits much better now. It actually fits, whereas before it didn't fit. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. Yeah, I fancy doing a bit of collage on these tickets. I've got my trusty box of scraps out. I've got all sorts on my left ear today. let's grab, I'm going to use my walnut stain distress oxide. I'm not going to be too heavy with it though. Oh, is this my old one? Oh, this is my old one. I can go a little bit more. Yeah, I bought a new one of these because the old one were getting a bit dry, but since I've not used the old one for a while, it seems to have come back to life a little bit. So let's get a bit of inking done. I'm not going to go ahead and ink the back of them all. I won't make you watch that. I'm going to grab my brush and I'm just going to take off the brightness of that white. Just do one. You may not have seen this before. I love these brushes. They were originally makeup brushes that they were marketed as, but I think we're all cottoning onto them now, aren't we, in crafting world. They blend ink pretty well. There we go. Just looks old now, doesn't it? And let's get a bit of collaging done. I'm going to grab some of my favourite scraps. Bit of brown crafty paper, bit of book page. I have this little formula. Yeah, brown paper, book page, music paper. And some just little bits of whatever's hanging about. Oh, I like map pages as well. Yeah. Ooh, look at that, I like that. I think I've used that somewhere else in journal. It's just got some stamps on it. I think it's a digital, that one, actually. I've just dropped a load of scraps on the floor. I'll get them later. Well, I'm not going to ink every little piece of paper up. I used to do, but I'm out of that idea now. I don't want to cover all of this up as well. I just want a few bits sort of in the middle. I might need to get a bigger piece of this green paper out. It's looking a little bit worse for wear, some of this. Oh, that'll do. And I'm not very precise with my collage these days. It tends to work out better. I like that. Do I like the brown at the bottom better? I think I like the brown at the bottom better. So I'll grab my current glue book, which is not there. I've not threw it away last time I used it. So where's that going to be then? I have a glue book now. Yeah. I've also shuffled my scraps. Yeah, shuffled them. I thought, I'm always using the same boring scraps off top, so I thought, why not throw the box on the floor then get one of my kids to come in and pick them all up and put them in 2 different boxes. Yeah, I did, and it was totally planned. It had nothing to do with me spinning my chair around and knocking it all over the floor when I went to get a new glue book. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, so yeah, I was going to say at the beginning of this video as well, the chance of a craft lunch today is high because I am in dire need of a good tidy in this craft room. It didn't get its Friday tidy on Friday. I was too busy doing other things on Friday. Not right sure what them things were at this moment in time, but they probably included crafting and napping. So yeah, well, when my daughter saw it, she was like, oh no, it's all over the floor. I'm like, it's okay, it's scraps. Yeah, it's just shuffled them. Right, that's just a simple little bit of collage, and as a focal point I've grabbed some vellum stickers, and I've got my, you've seen it off to one side, my botanist sticker anthology. I don't know which I'm going to use. I think, let me get rid of that gluey page first. It's just another book that I'm not going to use. So, right. Ooh, you look nice. You do look nice. I think you on there with a label might be perfect. I've got my little box of labels by various different people on Etsy. I do have them listed in my description, or all the people who I buy labels off, because it's very tempting to always set a certain person's name, but sometimes some of them look similar and I may get it wrong. So yeah, I've listed all the people that I buy labels off. I like that one. But I want a wider one. I don't want it with numbers because we've got numbers there. I want a wider one with writing. But I don't want one that big. I might have to grade these. Yeah, I might have to grade them. Sort them out into what's got writing, what's got numbers, what size they are. But then I might end up with 15 different tubs. Yeah, that one. That's the one I want. And today I want to cut those little corners off. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fancy the square label look today. It's not doing it for me. Yeah, there's not a lot left to do in that journal yet. I've got now I've got a few more pages to finish collaging, but I've done plenty of that on video with you, so you know the style I'm going for. And yeah, it's just decorating up some ephemera and popping it in. Well, there'll be some more coming up on Thursday because I'll be doing Tania's Junket July. She's got a little challenge going on. 4 items each week made from junk. So I did 4 last week and I'll be doing another 4 this week. Yeah, I do like that rose. Is it a rose? No, I think it's actually a tulip. Yeah, you know me and flowers. Right, remember, take the sticker from the back in. It's easier than taking the backer from the sticker. The backer? Back in. It's one of them can't speak days again, isn't it? It's one of them, what could I say if I could talk days. That's not right. Yeah, we'll like you there. And I always like to burnish these down if I can find my bone folder. In fact, if I can find my bone folders, I do have more than one. I have 3 in fact, and I appear to have lost all 3. That'll teach me for missing Tidy Friday. Oh, here we go, found one. So we've got the orange one. This is the one that's hardest to lose. Right, so that's just a bit simple collage. Couldn't be any easier, that could it? Glue's falling. Yeah, high chance of craft lunch today. And then that's going to pop in there. I like that. I don't think that one needs any tab on. I also think we could fit another item in there. But I want to work on a few smaller items now for these pockets. Because I want to get this front looking something like, I really do. I think that'll spur me on to crack on with the insides. So, I've got one of these I thought would look good cutting off. Right. This. I want to do one tag with the Bon Voyage on. I know this is it's one tag. I want to do 2 narrow tags. So I'm going to chop this tag up a little bit to make myself 2 smaller ones. I'm not too keen on how sloped the tops are on that either. So what I'm going to do, how wide is it? It's, yeah, that wide. About 3.5. And I'm going to cut it about there. Yeah, that'll do. That one's fine. That one, I don't like how the lines are different widths. So I'm going to have to come in and cut that one again, just because I can. And then I'm going to alter the top and turn that into one more teeny tiny little tag. I'll be happy with that then. Same with that. Yep. I've got to try and mirror that angle because it'll really annoy me if I get the angles different. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of scrap card. And I'm just going to draw along there. Then I'm going to snip that off. Where's my big scissors? Here we are, they're buried. Snip that off, and then I can put the actual tag behind there. I'm just going to tap it to make sure it's straight, and then when I snip that off, it's going to mirror the other side of the tag nicely. There we go. I'm just going to cut that one again. It's not got much of its original tag shape left, has it? I'll grab one of my cards that has a corner cut off. That's a teeny tiny one. Cute. We're just changing the angle slightly on that one, and I'll do that side. There we go. So now we've got two teeny tiny tags. The length of them might be too long, so let's pop them in and see. Oh, that's longer, isn't it, that pocket? Yeah, because it goes all the way down. I can be a bit dim sometimes. So that one's going to fit in there lovely. Then that's the one. I'm going to have to cut that down. Shall we be brave and not bother with trimmer? See if I can do it. That's not that wonky. Yeah, perfect. So now we're going to age them up, and I'll put a little bit of collage on them. So I don't know, I just wanted that Bon Voyage one for some reason in that front pocket. I've no idea why. It was just calling to me. I'll ink the backs of these tags up off camera. There's only so much inking you can watch, isn't there? Right. And that one, I don't think I want collage on it, but I do want to just take the brightness of that white down a little bit. I've already got some ink left on that brush, because I don't want it to be too inky. There we go. You can see the difference now. It's not too grungy, but it's just not stark bright white anymore. I'll be inking up my piece of wallpaper as well underneath, won't I? Right, there we go. So that is saying to me I just want one long vellum flower on. Let's grab these back. It's like an origami puzzle, my desk today. It really is, I'm telling you. So much on it. I have got some tall, thinner ones. I think I've used all the ones in there. Let's have a look in this packet. I think I can see. Oh no, that's not tall and thin. That's never been tall and thin. That's about as tall and thin as I am, that. Well, I'm tall. I'm just not thin. What's that? I'm not going to be able to find a tall, thin one now, am I? Just tip them all out, woman. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. I've got visions of one tall, thin one on the right hand side, and I thought I had the perfect flower for that. Maybe it is in this other set, but as far as I remember, this other set doesn't have an awful lot of flowers. It's got butterflies and various other things. Is that where I've seen the long tall flower? Could that have been the one I was thinking of? And it's actually not long, it's not tall. Oh, I've got a spoon. I don't want a spoon. Why would I want a spoon? No. My vision has been shattered because it doesn't exist. I think I'll put a little bit of... I'm going to put a little bit of map page on, I think, and a rose. Bon Voyage, bit of a map, yeah. Are you with me? Do you follow? So now I've shuffled, yeah, look, they got shuffled. I can actually see what's in it better. It's needed a good, yeah, going through this box for quite a while. I've been adding pieces to it for a long time, and yeah, I've been doing more adding than I have been doing using. Here we go, map paper. And that's going to be a long thin strip, just like what I want. I'm just going to tear it down. This is a vintage A to Z map, UK one, for you ladies who aren't in the UK. Which they're just street maps of towns and cities. This is one's from the 1980s, and it's either Leeds or Sheffield. Burley Gar, I think that's Leeds. I don't recognise that name from Sheffield. Yeah, I'm going to put that on, and I think this one does need a bit of ink. Get gluey. Terrible. Yeah, I'm filming pretty late today. My daughters are already home from school. I can smell Rebecca cooking her own tea. She wanted to. She loves cooking. And she's actually cooking something that neither Rachel or I really like that much today. It's going to be so spicy it'll knock your socks off. She's nearly 15. She's I can trust her now in charge of the cooker on her own. She's actually she's very good. She'd tell me off if I were doing things wrong. Yeah, I want to put that rose on, but I don't want that leaf on it, so I'm going to cut it off. There's no law against that, is there? Trim your roses. Because like I say, I've got this image of a long tall flower in my head. We'll have the leaf going there. Oh, don't matter, it's see-through, it's see-through. Don't matter, does it? Right, take the sticker off the backing. There you go. I got you. I've got you, mate. Bit crinkles, it smooths out when you burnish it. And then to help place this, because it's a thin skinny one, I'm going to cut a piece of backing off. You've seen me do this before. Well, you may have. Yeah, that's going to go between the letters. So I get to stick the head of the rose down, place it where I want, then I can just flip it up and take the rest of that backing off and smooth the rose down from the top, and it ends up exactly where I wanted it. And then I'm just going to burnish it a little bit. So that now I've got, that is what I had in my head, but it's just a slightly smaller rose, so we've put a little bit of paper under. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to put an eyelet in this one. I think this one will look good with an eyelet in. Oh, that was my fan. That was my fan on the floor. You know, my fan that keeps me cool because it's so hot. Yeah, by UK standards it's hot. You ladies in the US would probably be wearing a jumper. A sweater up all over. Right, I'm having a big chompy one. I have my little box of eyelets. I think I might go for copper. I'm going to mix my colours up on this journal. I think copper looks nice with that rose. It just does. There we go. So that's tag number one. Well, number 2, we've done that, haven't we? I like that in there. And where's the little one gone? Could be anywhere there. It could be in bin, could be on the floor. Becca could be cooking it up in the frying pan. No, she ain't. Here we go. Now this is not going to need much collaging, is it? Because it's a teeny tiny little thing. So I think you've spotted the theme for this journal is botanical. I have collaged it quite grungy, but then I'm just spreading out some flowers and butterflies. Things just have to have flowers and butterflies on, and I don't think I want anything collaged on there. I'm just going to put that poppy on. I think that's all that needs. So peel it up. We'll go from bottom this time. And I'll remember to cut a bit off. It's not so hard when you've got the short stubby little stickers, but I find some with these intricate ones sometimes I make an awful mess of them before I've got them exactly where I want them on my paper. Leave room to put yourself a little eyelet in top. There we go. Then I'll take the backing off. Yeah, I think this looks nice just on top of the red lines. See, even doing that, I nearly mucked it up. Nearly mucked it up, but I didn't. I saved it. I love these stickers, how the backing just seems to disappear into your paper once you've burnished it. Love it. And you're going to have an eyelet too. Ooh, thank you, Cheryl, for letting me know where to get the small eyelets from with the short shank. Really struggle to get hold of these over here. Ooh. Oh yeah, one more thing I'm going to mention is I'm still having trouble with comments. I know I've said thank you to all you ladies who bobbed over from Missy, and I'm not sure if I'm having another comment issue, but I've not had a comment on my channel for 7 hours, which is somewhat unusual. My latest video has only got 4 comments, and the comments keep being disabled, and when I put a reply on, it's just disappearing, so I don't know what YouTube are up to there. It's continuing to baffle me. I've filled many a support request in, and yeah, to no avail as yet. Right, I'm quite liking the look of that now. That's just going to need one more large tagging into it. And look at this. Now I think I'm going to leave doing my large tags for my Junket July, which will be coming up on Thursday, and I think I'm going to have to make something with that. I have now got hold of some clear gesso. I've got this cute little tub. I didn't realise it was so cute or little when I bought it. I got it from Amazon over here. It was like £8. £8 for that much gesso. Lordy, that was just so expensive. But I've got it now. I wanted it. I couldn't wait to send it back and get a bigger one. It does last forever anyway. I don't have a need for clear gesso a lot. So that's that. But I'm also thinking now, looking at this, that needs something on it. That looks too naked. It looks too bare. So I'm going to have a look what existing snippets I've got. I'm thinking some of the ones I've made on Melina's challenge might look really nice there. And I think I might even use a circular one. If I'd not put that in, I would have used a circular one, but I don't think the circular one is right for it now. Oh, I like that ticket that I've punched. Where's the ones where I made them on ribbon? I think that might be better. Let's grab those ribbon snippets. You're in this tub. Oh yeah, they're the paper clips I made last week. I think one of those is going to have to end up in this journal. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. Right. Ooh, what about this? I haven't got any lace in this journal. We could have a small amount. Again, it's going to cover that. I'm beginning to wish I'd not put that in now. It's hampering me as to what I can put in here. I used most of the lace ones up. I'll pop them in happy mithers, as I call them, happy mail. I'm going to make my own up. I don't have the perfect one, so what do they say? Necessity is the mother of all invention. Just make your own. And I'm going to use that ticket, that little piece of fabric, and I'm going to put another little ticket on and a flutterby. Grab us a flutterby. If all else fails, stick a butterfly on it. Which, again, I'm getting low on butterflies. This is low, this is low. I need more butterflies. Do we want that one? Oh, he's nice, isn't he? He is nice. Ooh, about him. Well, they're all nice, aren't they? That is the dilemma we face with butterflies. But actually, I think the green one, that just is better. We've got the orange from there, we've got the green from there. Yeah, Mr. Green Flutterby, come on down. He needs a little bit of ink on his edges. And it needs a bit of something else. A bit of washi tape, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Grab a bit of washi tape. Ooh, let's get me little botanically ones out. Ooh, these are nice. I don't use these often enough. What's on this one? Clocks and things. I want one of these. Oh, do I? Do I just want a checked one? I could go on forever about which one I want, so I'm just going to grab one and use it. I'm not even sure what it's got on. I think it may have butterflies. Oh, that's so annoying when it does that. But we can't waste it because it's so nice. There we go. Pop it there. That's it. Yeah, it really does annoy me when washi tape does that. It does stick really well, this washi tape, and I think that is its downfall. Because it sticks so well to the page, it also sticks so well to the washi tape underneath in the roll. So just be more careful when you peel it off than I am, and you shouldn't have a problem. And that one needs to go somewhere too. Where are you going to go? Not there, there. There we go. No waste. Now we've got this. I don't know if it has an up and a down way. I'm just going to pop a bit across there. There we go, I like that. And let's glue all these layers down. I did bite the bullet and I bought some more art glitter glue. I did. But I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use my kneaters. There's just some jobs you need art glitter glue for, isn't there? I have come to that realisation. But if I can save money, I will. So this job is going to be done by my Anita's tacky glue. Because nothing's going to wrinkle or bubble, and it does stick it just as well. So that's that. I tend to find Anita's fine on thicker card, but it's fine on thicker paper and card, but the thinner paper, there's just too much bubbling. But it is also brilliant on fabric. Then again, that all depends on how quickly you want your fabric to dry, doesn't it? On video, yeah, I'll still drag out my 3-in-1 and my fabric tack. I'm even on camera, yeah. I do that, me. I end up working right down close to me. Like, nobody's watching. I like that. And I'm going to use art glitter for this because I know it's going to dry quicker than my Anita's. And my butterfly is less likely to fly. Okay, look, I'm working in a 6-inch square. I can't believe Miss E said that I have a lovely tidy desk. I dread to think what her desk looks like out of camera shot then if she thinks mine's tidy. That'd be interesting. I'm going to scour her videos to see whether there's a desk tour. Right. So, we need something in there. And do you know what I think I want in there? I had some of that leather, it wasn't actually real leather, it was like a faux leather cord. I'm fancying some of that. And that needs something else behind it. I think it needs something like a letter. A postcard. I've got some vintage postcards out. Nearly forgot those. Right, let's have a little peek in here. This is just a job lot that I bought off eBay and I've never used because they're just too nice. They're actual real postcards. I don't even know what date some of them are from. They're from before the days where we needed a postcode when sending things. I don't know when postcodes were introduced. Longleat. I like that one. That one's nice. Look at that. I'm wondering if that one's a facsimile though. I don't know why. Something about it tells me that ink splodge is not real. I don't know. That's shouting fake to me. It might not be. It still looks good. Faux. We don't have fake, do we, in junk journaling? We have a lot of faux things. Let's see if one of these fits. I think it's going to be too big, isn't it? Which is going to be such a shame. Because it's not something you can cut down, is it? You can't go chopping that down, can you? I wish I'd made that pocket bigger. I really do. It's not happening, is it? We could pop one in there. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah. So, I've been waffling on now for over half an hour, so I'm going to call that a day for today. We could perhaps have got more done if I'd not waffled as much, but yeah, that's a bit like every day with me, isn't it? So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And yeah, I will see you again tomorrow. I've got a little digital from one of my subscribers I'm going to be using tomorrow. And then we're back with Junket July on Thursday. And in the meantime, I'll crack on with doing a bit more in this junk mail journal. You now know exactly how it's going to get decorated. And I'm really, really happy how that came out today. So, thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.